Okay, hello everyone, Robert here, and welcome back to the Tomb Raider 3 walkthrough. This is level 3 of the South Pacific, which is Madubu Gorge. So at the start you want to pull out your pistols and go over and kill this thing. I actually don't know what it's called. I mean, it looks like a lizard, so I'm just going to call it a lizard. And go up into this area and collect some pickups. But actually, I want to say to you guys, just quickly, I originally played this level and did some live commentary over it, but for some reason the audio file became corrupted, and because this level is so freaking hard for me, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to redo it, I'm just going to do a post-commentary, so it's sort of live because I'm having to think on my feet, which I suppose sort of makes sense, but yeah, that's pretty much why this might sound a bit weird, like not quite live. Oh well, I'm sure it won't bother you guys too much. So yeah, you walk over to the cliff edge, and you trigger this lizard to climb up, so you can kill him. A bit of background information on the lizards: they have little health, like they're very easy to just kill with the pistols. They don't have much attack power, but they can poison you, so just keep your distance from them. So yeah, you hang drop off the cliff, you end up on this ledge, you need to jump across to this platform in the middle of the river rapids, which, by the way, do not fall in the river rapids because they, it's instant death as soon as you hit it. Like, boom, dead as soon as you hit it. So you jump across, hang off this slope and shimmy across, and you'll be able to pull up. You'll like go off on a tangent and boom, straight back on topic. Keep on shimmying across. And if you drop down onto this lower ledge here, wait for me to drop down then. Yeah, you can crawl through and go and get yourself a save crystal, which is pretty nifty. I mean, if you got poisoned by the lizards earlier, and if you're on PC, then you're in luck because you could go and pick that up and get the antidote to the poison. So, yeah, that's if you're on PC. PlayStation, I'm sorry, you're going to have to use a medipack for that purpose. But anyway, press the button and go through the open trapdoor to get out, because otherwise it would be near impossible. So we need to get back over the river rapids now, and you use the monkey bars up here to basically assist your safe journey over the river. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Come on, get on with it. I really probably should have sped this bit up. I know, I sped a lot of this level up because I'm trying to keep it within the half-an-hour limit, and I couldn't be bothered to put it into 2 parts. There's just no point. So, yeah, shimmy across here. And you can pull up and do all that sort of stuff. Like the reason, also I'd like to point out the reason I sped up most of the parts of this level is because I don't know, most of it is just climbing across stuff, and that takes up a lot of time. But there's not really much to say while you're doing that. But anyway, over onto this ledge, you hang off the slope, shimmy across, jump up the slope, that sort of stuff. It's quite self-explanatory, really, and then you can drop down here. Now, don't drop down this ledge quite as quick as you did the other one, because you slide backwards, jump backwards, and you completely dodge all damage from the spikes if you do it correctly. So if you go up here and get your pistols ready, because you've got to face another lizard. He's right there. Oh damn, I just smashed my head off the back of the ceiling there. That was not good. But yeah, the reason I'm using the pistols for the lizards, oh, by the way, go and press this button to open up the door, which we couldn't get through earlier. The reason I'm using pistols, because there's no point wasting ammo, because they're just so weak and quite easy to take down. With pistols, it's ridiculous. But yes, anyway, this is the only exception, this part. You get the Desert Eagle out. It's a nifty little trick here that I've devised. You crawl forward once into this crawlway, get your Desert Eagle out, and you can shoot the lizard before it poisons you. It's just a nifty little trick, because you can hold the Desert Eagle while you are crouched, and it mows the thing down in 2 shots, so it just makes that a lot easier, but takes a little bit of time to master. So there's no particular reason you need the pistols out for this bit, because there's no lizards here. You just go and grab the save crystal. That's why we came this way, and jump back to take out this lizard here. I tried to keep my distance, but this one just got way too close. So I had to do some crazy jumping antics all over him. He probably wasn't happy, but like I care. Anyway, back over the bridge, back through the crawlway, you know, that sort of stuff. We need to now open the door. We need to start ascending back to the top of the slope. And you may think, how is that possible? It's a slope, not to mention the spikes at the bottom of it. Well, I don't know if you noticed before, but there is actually a climbable wall right to the left, and this is going to be a speed up, so I'll see you guys after the speed up. Alright, so the speed up's over now. Very simple, just climb to the top. See, that's one bit I could cut out. Anyway, hang drop off here onto this ledge. Jump across to the waterfall, and you can actually go through for a secret one. But there is a lizard at the bottom of here, so you need to take him out. Feel free to use whatever gun you choose, but I chose to use the pistols because it conserves ammo better for the next world, and the boss level. I can't stress that enough. You need that ammo because pistols will not cut it, not like the first boss. But anyway, pull out the flare, get the MP5 clips. It's all pretty good, and you can jump back out the secret. Now there are two ways of getting out of this secret. There's, like, in my opinion, there's an easy way and a hard way. The hard way, I think I might show you it. Yeah, the hard way is to go across there and do some complicated jumps over fire and all that sort of stuff. It's not that easy, but this is the easy way, like, for me. Yeah, the easy way is you climb up here, and if you look over to the waterfall, there's actually a small triangular outcrawl that sticks out of the waterfall, which you can land on. So if you jump over to that, that's all good, and then a standing jump will see you to another triangular outcrawl. And here is a technique I'm going to show you guys. It's called a quick running jump. Well, that's what I call it. Anyway, I don't actually know what it's called, but that's what I call it. Basically involves you. Oh, I'll show you it in a second. Come on, Robert, show them the quick running jump. You basically do one step forward walking and one step forward running, and this triggers the running jump distance and height like that. And I don't know if you can do a full running jump on that platform. I've never tried it myself, but that's an easy way of getting off there and landing safely, because you don't want to fall in that water, because the piranhas, they'll get you. They'll get you and they'll eat you. You know. Anyway, so use the monkey bars after grabbing the save crystal. You can just climb across. I've got loads of save crystals, I think, at this point. It's ridiculous how many I have. I do make good use of them in this level, though, because in my opinion, this is the hardest level so far that I've done. Like, every level in it is hard in its own right, because sometimes they're hard to get through because it's challenging, as in there's loads of puzzles and it's quite complicated. But this one is hard just because there's so many ways to mess up. Literally, there are so many ways to mess up. But anyway, we can crawl through here. And straight back on top again. Crawl through here, and there's a climbable wall over there which we can use. So why not use it, right? That's the idea. So, climb all the way up here. Now I'm going to show you a nice tactic for getting to Secret 2. So you back up into the corner here, and come on. It's funny actually, the way we're standing, it kind of looks like we're standing on the slope, but we're not. It's just a visual trick. But anyway, so step once to the left, run forward once, twice, and then jump backwards and hold down action, and you'll grab onto the edge of the slope. It's that simple, and you can land on this little bridge. But you see, this secret is so inconspicuous. Like, I would never have found it if this little bit of bridge wasn't here. Kind of a big clue. But, you know, it's pretty awesome. I mean, the hut does kind of give it away as well, but I know you might think there's another way in there, but oh well. So you've actually triggered the secret at this point, but we need to go and get the goodies out of the hut. So what is there? There's... Look at that, there's rocket. There's a rocket right there. And... large medipack. Yeah, we like those medipacks. Keep us alive. Do their job. So now we've got to leave the hut. And... getting out of the secret, like getting into the secret was difficult enough. Getting out of it is no slouch either. There's still a good amount of work that needs to be done. So, jump back across to the little bridge section. And what we need to do here is land on that far platform over there just slightly down to the right. I know Lara's right hand is pointing to it. And we've got to dodge that top outcrawl completely, which is, you know, right there. I'm looking at it right now. We've got to dodge that completely, otherwise it will reduce the distance of the jump. So it's a tricky jump, and there are a few little things I should mention. For example, you want to sort of turn right in your jump. Like here I'm saving because I do not want to mess up, and yeah, I mean, I don't mess up, that's the good thing. So yeah, do a running jump. You need to angle your jump slightly to the right once you've got past the outcrawl, and you also don't grab, because the angle just does not do it, and you lose distance if you grab for this jump. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what happens. So yeah, jump back across to here, and you can climb up and go through this passageway now. So yep, that's that. So we go through here, and I think here I actually get my MP5 out. You should get the MP5 out. Come on, there we go. Let's go for the MP5. That's good. So, yeah, there are 2 crocodiles in this pool, which we need to kill. So, there's one of them. We'll get the other one, Robert. Go on. Yeah, there we go. And if you just drop off here, you can find a switch very easily right in this bottom corner. I mean, granted, the brightness isn't perfect, but it is there. I mean, feel free to light a flare if you really must. So you can swim up, get into the kayak. Go on, get in the kayak. Right, basic controls for the kayak, which I did go through in the original commentary, so if I stall for a bit, that was me trying to speak about the kayak. Anyway, basic controls: forward goes forward, backward goes backward, left and right move left and right, respectively, well, turn left and right, and if you're in motion, which you will be in this section, if you're in motion, you can hold down walk, and any direction you'll do like a really sharp turn. And if you hold down sprint, you can do some fast paddling, which is harder to control, but it can help you in some really like tight situations. So as soon as I finish failing, I'm just awful in this kayak. I really am. Like I think, yeah, I fail in this kayak bit. And also another quick tip is when you're going down waterfalls, it's a useful thing to note that if you paddle backwards whilst going down a waterfall, then it will reduce the impact of when you land. So paddle backwards, and look at that. Took no damage from that fall. I mean, wow. So you got to go down the right hand side of that waterfall and then paddle straight forward, and you got to trip this green rope. You trip the green ropes, and you got to try and avoid the red ropes. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so trip the green rope, stops the blade, so stops you from getting damaged. And please say you slow down, Robert. Please say you slow down. Backwards paddle, backwards paddle. I don't know if I did it. Oh, there we go. Lost a bit of health. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Right, you got to bank right here. And oh god, this was tense. I remember this bit. Oh god, sprint paddle to the finish. You got to go through that right passageway because that's the easier one. It's definitely the easier one to go down, so yeah, there we go. So make good use of the banking technique, which is obviously what I said. It was walk and left or right to bank either direction. So yeah, don't trip the red rope. So you go down the right-hand passageway and ignore the bats. Of course, they don't mean anything. You want to go to the left-hand side of this waterfall. There we go. And you've got to try and get past this red rope. So I think I just about managed it. Yep, there we go. So bank right. And here it's a good idea to immediately bank left as soon as you finish banking right, because you need to dodge this red rope, which I completely failed to do. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but yeah, as soon as I knew I was going to trigger it, I just paddled backwards to get out of those spikes as fast as I possibly could. And here it might look like I'm doing this stupidly, but really I'm just trying to get some distance so I can bank right safely without careering into these spikes. But I do think I get nicked by the next ones anyway, just slightly, not that much. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward exercise, but it takes a lot of time to master the kayak. But anyway, now we're down here. If you didn't go this way, then if you end up in this room with the plug, you know that you're making progress. So directly right from where we just came from is the place we need to go. So come on. Damn it, paddle forwards faster. The current really is not in your favor because all the water is going towards the plug. It's slowly draining, but because of the waterfalls, it's keeping it at the, like, you know, it's keeping it at the same level. That's pretty much what that is. So once we get up to the top of this waterfall, there is yeah, we need to sprint paddle. This waterfall hates me, I swear, because every time I try and get up, I always fail. Like here, look, I'm going backwards and I'm sprint paddling. Why? It is possible. This is where you need to go, but god damn it. I think I eventually manage it. I think here I kind of realised that I'm not going to make it to the pool, so I try and bank left, and I thought, no, I'm going to fail again. And I do. Of course I do. Stupid. Oh, come on. Get in there, get in there. It's kind of weird doing this post-commentary. I'm only used to doing it live. This is my first ever Tomb Raider post-commentary. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. So, one thing you need to know... Oh, God, I thought I was going to go back into the current here. It's acting so stupid. But yeah, unfortunately, unlike the speedboat from Tomb Raider 2, you can't jump out onto dry land here. So, yeah, this bit's kind of tricky if you don't want to get damaged by the croc, but I think I do get bitten once. Oh no, it's not that big of a deal. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I managed it. Sweet. MP5, well, it was the gun that I had, but we need to mow this thing down pretty quickly before it poisons us, because that would be unfortunate. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I think, do I heal here? I do. Why did I heal here? It's not that... I don't need to heal. Oh, well, never mind. You can deal with this crocodile now, which you kind of need to do for later. I think. Is that him dead? I think he's still alive. Is he still alive? Yeah, he is. Right. That's him dead. That's got to be him dead. Surely. Nope. He's still alive. There we go. There we go. Now we've finished him off. So... now we've done all that, leave the kayak in that pool, because there's no current there and it won't get dragged off to a place you can't reach it. And, yeah, I save here because I do not want to mess this up now. I was making some good progress in the level. I did not want to mess it up. But I didn't anyway, so it was completely pointless. But I'm just showing that I do use my save crystals, even though I've got nearly 30 of them. But anyway, I'm going to jump forwards and grab onto this monkey bars, and this is... very tricky. It might even be useful to get a guitar capo and place it on your action button so you don't fall off accidentally. I don't know, it's just a thought, that's all. So yeah, we climb across these monkey bars, and you can see over there, ooh, that doesn't look nice. Burners, yep, burners. They will severely hamper your progress, believe me. So, I have developed a small tactic. I mean, it's not much of a tactic, it's kind of a given, but I've developed a small little strategy to get past these with ease, and you can do it very carefully. If you hold down look and look to the right, you can in fact just see where the burner is. So if you can get as close as you can, as soon as it extinguishes, which was not now, I realised. As soon as it extinguishes, which is now, as soon as the blue flame goes away, that's it, the flame is going to start to go away. So yeah, you can climb past. Anyway, I sped this bit up, so see you guys after the speed up. I really need to get myself some Benny Hill theme tunes. Right now I'm using the Pac-Man Championship. I think it's called Championship DX or something like that. I'm using some tracks from that, which I've been using for the whole walkthrough, funnily enough. Anyway, come over here and oh my god, it's the rocket launcher! Sweet! Rocket launcher in this game is definitely much better than the grenade launcher. The one drawback it has is the ammo is so scarce, but it is a one-shot explosion to almost everything. The only things I would say it's not are extremely powerful enemies, such as the Tyrannosaurus Rex from last level, and boss creatures, of course. Well, boss enemies, whatever. Anyway, go over here. I've done all that sort of stuff. You can grab this large medipack, and oh boy, Secret 3 coming right up. So I do save right here. Overwrite. Yep. Yeah, I did not want to mess this bit up either, because this ledge is so incredibly glitchy. It's not even funny. It is so incredibly glitchy. So yeah, it's just a simple matter of running and jumping over to here now. Not this one, but the next one, because in almost every section of it, you slip off like instantly, just like that. You slip off, and it's really annoying. But thankfully, the game did not smite me this time, and it actually did. It did let me grab onto the edge. I mean, I recommend saving at this point, because this was such a glitchy ledge. Like, everywhere except for where I grabbed onto, it just seems to make you slip off. And believe me, take it from someone who has experience. I've failed at that part several times before, but luckily in the walkthrough it behaved. So there we go. You can climb up here. There's no need to use that climbable wall, because you can literally just grab up onto the edge. And oh boy, more speed up music for the final burners now that I've shown you how to get past them easily. So yeah. Right, there we go. There we go. It's all done. It's all done. Stupid speed up parts. There's another one coming up right here, because I can see the timeline of how I've lined up this video. But yeah, go across to here, and yeah, you know, pretty straightforward. Running jump onto here now. Don't be tempted to jump to the ledge opposite you. Instead, you want to go straight for the climbable wall, because that is in fact a slope right there. By the way, these traps that you're seeing right now, right below us, just before the speed up, they were bits in the kayak. Section that we didn't go through, so that was sort of like a sign of things to come if you didn't go the way I went in the kayak. But anyway, now that we've done that, let's light a flare, go down here. And when I originally did this part of the level, actually I thought the main idea was to trigger the boulders, come back to this ladder and climb up. But actually, I then discovered a new tactic where you can actually just, you know, crouch down here and the boulders go over your head. So I wasted a lot of time on my old tactic, and yeah. Oh, Robbie, you're such an idiot. Anyway, same thing applies here. And now, before you climb up onto this bit, it's a good idea to just shuffle across to the right. And there are a number of ways of doing this bit, but I like my way better, is that you run forward and roll off the side and then pull up as the boulder goes overhead. Pretty standard stuff. Why's my video footage lagging? That's not good. Oh, well. It's stopped now. That's good. Right. Here, I thought for the longest time about which jump to do over this, because I completely forgotten it. Completely slipped my mind of which one I should do. I was thinking maybe a standing jump from fairly close, but I thought no, because what am I going to do after the boulder starts rolling at the top? So I compromised, and I just literally decided to do a quick running jump like I showed you guys earlier, which gives me the speed to get over to here and crouch down just in time for the boulder to roll overhead. Just don't ask what I did before I knew about the crouch tactic. Just please don't ask. If you must know, I decided to do a running jump, roll in midair, then jump back over. And many times I burnt myself doing that, so that was pretty stupid. But anyway, another speed up bit here, because this bit's pretty boring. I mean, let's face it, it's just climbing across a wall. You can't even do a quick shimmy on this bit because you just fall off. You'd fall in the river. It's quite stupid. But anyway, I'll see you guys after this speed up. I think it's the last one. Alright, so now we've done that. That's the last speed up of this bit, by the way. And oh, doesn't this look familiar? Look where we are right now. This is the kayak route that we took before. So basically, the whole idea of this level is that you use the kayak to get down here, and then you have to climb back up yourself because, in fact, it's in the middle of the river rapids where we want to end up. So it's kind of counterproductive, the kayak, but it got us there. So yeah, we jump across to these ledges and all that sort of stuff. You know, standard. It's pretty standard, for lack of a better word. You might want to grab for this jump just because of that stupid, like, stalactite. That's what it's called, right? Yes, I think it is. I think I got it right. Anyway, yeah. So you jump across to here. I thought I completely missed this and landed in the water, but it turns out it's just some steps. Right, anyway, so use the zip wire. Ooh, hello zip wire. I haven't seen you since level 1. And that's the trap we would have activated before. And thank God that bit didn't kill me. Right. So, climb up here, trying to... right, now look at that chain. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Wait a minute. Think back, think back. That's the chain of the plug in the original room. Right, so now we know what that is. It's pretty obvious what we've got to go do now. Right, the Desert Eagle, I got it out here just because I felt like it. I wanted to put some 50 caliber holes into this stupid lizard. And for some reason I pulled out my MP5 here. I don't know what happened there. I'm pretty sure I selected my Desert Eagle, but anyway. Die, stupid lizard. Right. So, pull the switch. And... oh god, what does it do? Activates the mechanism to actually, you know, raise the plug and drain that room of water. But wait! The, oh, by the way, that one surprised me. I don't know why I didn't pull out my pistols, but oh well. Yeah. But wait! The water's still flowing into that room. What does that mean? Well, we'll find out. Oh god, look at it, look at it. You can see it in there. But what do we have to do for this bit? We need to get back in the kayak because river rapids kill us, remember? Not... well, they don't if we're in the kayak. That's why we finished the croc off earlier. Now, granted, we could have actually, we could have, you know, killed him now if we didn't do it earlier, but it just saves us the trouble. Because it's exciting, we want to get onto this bit, so, come on. Reverse, and I turned myself around. There we go. So, bank right. We've got to make sure that we're facing forward so we can, you know, lessen the impact of the fall. We've got to make sure our health's full for this point, for this part, by the way. So, anyway, yeah. Oh my god, it's a whirlpool! It's ridiculous. And that's what the plug was stopping from happening. It's a whirlpool. Now, you just got to go straight in head first. There's no real tactic. Just go straight in head first. Paddle backwards until you get to the end, and you should. Look at that. You took half health from doing this very carefully, so yep, and unfortunately there's a crocodile down here. Lovely. Ugh, stupid crocodiles. Thought I saw the last of you in Tomb Raider 1. So the trick for this bit is to jump out of the kayak, obviously, try and dodge the crocodile, and he actually bites me, and I was panicking. It's like, no, not now. Not to a stupid reptile, but anyway. See, biting the hell out of me, but yeah, basically the tactic here is you got to finish him off and then jump back in and pull the switch that's underneath the water. So get rid of him, pretty standard. And then it's kind of dim, I know, but there is a switch down there, so once again feel free to light a flare if you really must. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So oh yeah, remember to speed out of here as well because of 2 crocodiles on their way. Which I think I do have a look now. Yep, there we go. So that's pretty much it. Madubu Gorge in a nutshell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this level. I hope you guys didn't mind the fact that I had to do post-commentary, not live commentary. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And see you guys some other time. Take care. Stay tuned for level 4, the boss level of the South Pacific. Bye-bye.